Thanks for joining us with another Welcome to WordPress video from Jellyfish Web. Today we're going to take a short look at how to edit images once you've uploaded them to your media library. Today I am in Don't Mind the Messes dashboard and I have a whole lot of images here. What I'm going to take a look at is this one right here, Icons All. I actually made a second version of this that I like better, so I have this one to play around with. Now remember, you can edit an image in your media library either from the media library menu, or if you've added the image to a post or in the process of adding it, you can access all the same tools in that image in the post. So let's take a look and go ahead and click Edit. Here's my image, all the information we looked at in the last video about using media. I'm going to click the Edit Image button to bring up my different tools. So you can see right on the top I have a very simple menu. I can rotate back and forth. I can rotate the other way. I can also flip something and get its mirror image, either vertically or horizontally. And if there's anything I want to change, I can hit this nice little undo button. On the far left, you can see a crop button, but notice if I click it, nothing happens. If you want to crop, you don't actually need to hit the crop button. You simply select an area inside your image. So let's say I want to crop out this little RSS button right here. I simply hold down my mouse and create the size I want to crop. The nice thing about the cropping menu is you have a little box over here, the image crop box, that will help you get the image just the way you want. So you can see right now I've selected an area that's 76 pixels by 72 pixels. But let's say I want it to be a square 75 by 75. I can easily change that here through typing. And here I've got a 75 by 75 box that I can move around with my mouse to make it fit just the way I want to. You can also use the arrow keys to move over 1 pixel or 10 pixels. You can get more help on how to use that if you simply click this Help button in the image crop. There's a whole bunch of shortcuts you can use. In addition, if I want to undo my crop, just click on the unselected area and everything's back to normal. Aspect ratio helps if you're looking to do something in a particular size, maybe square, for example, 1:1, but maybe you need like a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. When I go into drag, I hold down my Shift key, and look, whenever I move, it always keeps it in that same ratio back and forth. Very nice. Make sure if you've finished with these that you just remove these numbers from the boxes, because the only problem you have is that they tend to kind of stick around. One more thing you can do is scale an image. This basically means just change the size, make it larger or smaller. If we go into the Scale Image menu, you can see my original dimensions are 250 by 251. Let's say I want to make it bigger. Let's say I want to make this 500 pixels instead of 250. Let's go big and see what happens. That doesn't look nearly so nice. Taking an image and making it larger is usually not a great idea. What you're going to want to do with your scale image is generally make something smaller. So let's go back to restore our original image. And now let's say I just want something that's 125 by 125. Just type in the dimensions you want. Since this is going to do it to scale, I'll only need to do one side, either the height or the width, and the other side will scale automatically because it's going to leave the same ratio that you already have in place. So if I click Scale, now my image is 125 by 125. If you want to save, I know it says Image Saved right here, but if you don't click the Save button, it's not actually going to keep your changes. So make sure you click the Save button, and that needs to be done whether or not you are in the adding a post or just in the media. When you're done with the Save button, then you're going to click your Add to Post, or in this case our Update Media button, to make sure all your changes stick. And there we go. Now my image is in my media library. If we take a look, let's pull it up. Sure enough, it's 125 by 125, nice and tiny. If you want to do something more than that, you're probably going to want to use some photo editing software of some kind or another. There are a lot of options available. But if you just need to change the size, or if you just need to cut out a little bit of a picture, you can do a lot of that within the WordPress platform. And that's editing images. We hope you'll come back to join us for another video in our Welcome to WordPress series.